What's up, YouTube? Jeff, your Style O.G. And on today's video, I'm going to give you my picks for the 10 best shoe hacks. If you're new to the channel, we release a new video every day at 4 p.m. Eastern discussing various men's lifestyle topics such as style, grooming, and dating. I invite you to subscribe and tap that notification bell and join us. And to my returning friends like K Steele for real, salute. Now, shoes, of course, are the building blocks and the foundation of any stylish guy's wardrobe. You gotta have them. However, shoes can come with their own difficulties and quandaries. Whether we're talking about having a better fit, feel, function, or you're getting rid of stains, there's a few things you need to know to make your shoes last longer and work best for you. So in today's video, I've got 10 great hacks that'll make your shoes fit better, feel better, and function better. So without further ado, let's get into the 10 best shoe hacks. Now for my first hack, let's talk a little bit about patent leather shoes. Now the point of patent leather shoes, they're supposed to be extra shiny. What happens if your patent leather shoes don't have that shine? This will work well on any type of patent leather shoe. I'm talking about your formal shoe, your military shoes, or even this great pair of burgundy tassel loafers I have. Need some extra shine for your patent leather shoes? Simple. Take a good old Windex, spray the shoe, and wipe it down with a clean, dry cloth. That's it. After that, you got some great shiny patent leather shoes. Next up is a hack for more traditional leather shoes. One of the biggest dilemmas you can find with your leather shoe, getting a dreaded water stain. Best way to fix that water stain, get yourself some good old vinegar, a toothbrush, and get to work on that water stain. Vinegar and a toothbrush, voila, goodbye, water stain. Next up, I have a hack for suede shoes. One of the problems you can run into with suede shoes is scuffs or marks on the suede. Easy way to get rid of them, grab yourself an emery board / nail file. Work that nail file across the suede, brush the suede back down. There you go, goodbye scuff marks on suede shoes. Now of course I get into a list of shoe hacks without talking about that dreaded problem, shoe odor. One easy way to get rid of shoe odor, pretty simple. Get yourself 2 or 3 dry unused tea bags. Drop them in your shoes. Let them sit overnight for about 24 hours. Next day, pull out the tea bags. Voila, no more funky shoe odor. Now, of course, we all love to have some nice, good-looking shoes on our feet. But what good are they if they don't fit right? A great hack to make sure you get the best fit is making sure you try your shoes on before you buy them in the first place. And more specifically, in the right time of the day. Now, the best time to try on your shoes is in the late afternoon or evening. That's because throughout the day, your feet swell up after bearing the weight of your body all day, making your feet at their biggest size. Of course, you want to try your shoes on when your feet are the largest. If you put them back on the next day and they're tight, you should have tried them on in the late afternoon or the evening. Now, what if you brought your precious new leather shoes home and it's just a little bit too narrow? You don't have to take them back and get another size. I got a shoe hack that'll stretch that leather out. Here's what you want to do. Take a traditional Ziploc or freezer bag, put it inside the shoe, fill it up with water. Put it in the freezer overnight, let that bad boy freeze up. The next day, take that block of ice out of the shoe. What'll happen is the expansion of the ice will expand the leather out, making that shoe a little bit more comfortable and not so tight. Want another way to stretch out those just a little bit too tight leather shoes? Here's an easier one. If you happen to have a blow dryer in your house, of course I don't, keep the ball jokes to yourself, grab your blow dryer and a pair of wool socks. Warm those socks up for about 2 minutes, slide them on, put your shoes on, walk around the house. The heat allows the leather to stretch out a bit, and having the socks on actually helps to stretch out the shoes a little bit more than if you were barefoot. Now, one of the dreaded problems with wearing shoes is that sometimes you develop blisters. Want a good way from preventing them from occurring in the first place? Pretty easy. Take your standard deodorant, rub it on your heels and the side and back of your feet. Put your shoes on, the deodorant will act like a barrier between the leather and your feet, reducing the chances of blisters. But what if it's too late and you already got blisters? No problem, got a hack for that. Remember that tea from earlier? Specifically, black tea will help get rid of those blisters. Just soak your feet in some warm water or tea. Good old black tea has been shown to help heal cuts, wounds, and scrapes, including blisters, and reduce the chance of infection. Got those blisters on their feet? Soak your feet in some warm water and black tea. And last but not least, for our final shoe hook of the day, this is actually a bonus. It's number 11. Throwing this one in for free. Got those dreaded squeaky shoes, especially sneakers? Quick half of that. Fill them up with a little baby powder, especially underneath the insoles and around the inside of the shoe. Most of the time when you're getting squeaky shoes, it's because the materials are rubbing together. The baby powder helps the materials not rub together so much, thus reducing that annoying squeaky sound. Okay, so there you have it. My 10 best or so shoe hacks. Let me know in the comment section if you got some shoe hacks that'll help us all out. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, hit that like button. It helps the channel to grow. And of course, tap that notification bell so you don't miss any of the videos we release every day at 4 p.m. Eastern. And I'll check you out tomorrow.